welcome to another episode of Real Life Talk with Blessing. So today I'm talking about something that has to do with guys sponsoring girls. Maybe you see some guys now, they'll say, oh, let me train my wife, or they train my girlfriend, so there was something that happened. There was this guy who got dumped by his girlfriend. So the guy went online to start saying that he has invested in her, he's the one paying her fees, paying her school fees and everything, and all that. So today I'm talking to some guys from the men's view, where a guy trains a girl and he'll be like, I trained her, so it's like she's obligated to marry him. Like, you don't have a choice. After all, this person trained you, or this person has been there for you. Do you think guys should really go sponsoring girls in school, taking care of their bills? I need people to hear clearly from a man.
There is nothing absolutely wrong in training a girl through school. One, it will be your desire that at the end of the day, okay, you are doing this because you want two of you to settle down. But last, if she decides to turn the other way, it's not her fault. Maybe she accepted it because she was also in need. But in terms of you doing it because you want to get it back, like a reward, so to speak, for me, you miss the whole thing. You understand? You miss the whole excess. It's like your contribution in trying to assist to develop a person with an intention for no reward coming directly from that person. But if at the end of the day the thing leads to marriage, lucky you. But most times, history, we've learned over time that these things don't really work the way we intend from the beginning. So for me, if you see somebody that you want to support that person. Clear mind. If at the end of the day the thing works out, fine. But that person also don't owe you any apology, because it's your choice to either agree to train or agree not to train. You are not under any, what word will I use? Obligation, so to speak. So for me, it's a risky venture. You go into it with no intention of getting anything out of it. But if at the end of the day, like I said earlier on, something positive come out of it, lucky you. Because
you thought, okay, they were going to get married. Because like you said, now it's not I train you, I must marry you.
Yes.
Because you might not have the character she even wants, but she needs the support,
True.
Because I think this is one reason why a lot of guys will be like, I beg, we'll go marry, I go train you. You notice?
Yes.
Some guys do it. They'll tell you, say, well, now until we marry, I go train you. Not the one I go train you, finish you. Can't say I not go school, reach you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of time it turns out like that. They say, I beg you, that boy be illiterate, I not fit. Because now she's exposed, she's known better things and all that.
Okay, sorry to come in. To talk about that issue of you not carrying your own self along while you are training your woman, it's also a wrong thing. While you are training her, don't forget.
You understand?
Make him train that one because he just want to help. He want to do it. If he's doing it because he's doing an investment, most times he might not
go backfire. It's true.
It will backfire.
It's true.
I'm telling you.
It's true. Because there are so many stories. A lot of men, you see, they heartbroken. Because now we're not talking of women. We're talking of how women self they do men.
Yeah. And that's why you also have issues of people getting married because of pity.
Yes. And at the end of the day, that marriage not work.
It will not work.
Because when you marry someone out of pity. it always ends badly.
It will go down. It will go down.
But a time will come, that pity will wear off.
Yes.
You now start hating this person, getting irritated.
For all
like,
the good things
why not just, because this thing you said now, it happened. There was a particular girl I had a conversation with, and she was like, hey, Mama, he sponsored me in school. I'm not like, Is that why you want to marry him?
Yeah, pity. True.
She said, yes.
She doesn't love him.
She doesn't love him. They are not of the same standard or
everything, but because of
but
the
she
support.
said, hey mama, he has been there for me. He sponsored me in school. He helped my father. He helped my brother. At the end of the day, it's not like I must marry him.
No.
Because in my own opinion, if someone sponsors me, I don't think I owe them my everlasting. You understand? Now your choice.
If you want to even clarify it further in terms of this sponsorship issue, you can go into a contract. Let's understand this your support you are giving to me. Clear understanding. Let me know.
This is what we are doing.
Yes. Let me know.
Because I'm sponsoring you at the end of the day.
I will be your slave or one thing. No.
Because it always looks like slavery at the end
It's
of the
slavery
day.
now, last.
Imagine some guys will go carry their wife go America. You just say the man kill her.
The man kill her, man.
Because by the time he trained,
everything.
he said, I finished training you. I did this. You did.
See, most times you need to hear from both sides. Sometimes they agree verbally, because verbal agreement does not hold water, does not bind.
In the court of law, you can't use that as an evidence.
So
that's why
if you have a concrete, that's why I say you have a clear path to your whatever thing both of you are doing. If you say, okay, we will marry you, just like you said, contract, we will sign that, okay, because I'm sponsoring you, you have to do this at the end of the day. Or if you are sponsoring me, if I sponsor you and you finish your program, I'm not obligated to marry you. If you want me to pay you back,
let me know.
But most times take calculated risk to say, okay, if I'm going to do this, even if it doesn't work, I still have on that
plan B.
Because if you are not ready to take risk, I'm telling you, you're not ready to say, okay, you want to make it.
So investing in a girl is taking risk.
Yes. It's a risk you are taking, because they tell you, if I take this risk now, what if it doesn't work? I want to kill myself. It just like one of my friends that went to borrow money. Okay, I want to borrow money to do this business. Fine. At the end of the day, the business did not work. But he's still saying, let me give myself some time to recover from those losses. That I'm still coming back to do that business. That is sure that it's going to make it. Yes.
That's the word.
That one
sure of that thing
does not mean that the other one will not work.
Won't work. Young guys especially, they get carried away with emotions. They see front even before the girl. They see the front. In his head, he has seen their wedding, he has seen their children, their marriage working. But the girl, on the other hand, wasn't seeing those pictures. She was seeing someone who is helping her get through school. You understand? Because
sent by God to her at that point in time, it was God.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Because in my own opinion, I can't invest in a place I won't get returns. That's my own policy.
Okay. Let me share a true life story. A friend of mine, I won't call names now, supported his girlfriend then through school. Not that he was a rich person, but just an hustling guy like any other person. But this girl gave admission before him. I was giving her weekly allowance, upkeep every week. This amount, textbook it will support, school fees they will discuss. How do you raise this money? It will contribute or give all. At the end of the day, when she graduated, she saw a richer and better option.
Wow.
In Port Harcourt here, I'm telling you, richer and a better option for her. She called the guy. Thanks for all the support, but I want to move on.
Wow.
And the guy was heartbroken.
No, he will be heartbroken.
He still put himself together and lived with the heartbreak. She got married to this guy. Coincidentally, on his wedding day, this girl in question with her partner, they were going to the jury for a divorce in Port Harcourt here on the same day.
Are you kidding me?
No, tell me a true life story. True life story.
Are you for real?
He knows the person. The bottom line here for me is most of the time the people we support got married to or planning to get married to, most times they might not even be our wives.
Destiny,
destined wife, But because we think we have invested in the relationship,
nobody wants to lose their
investment. We don't want to lose our investment. But from the beginning, if you want to do it, if you are going into it like you are going in for an investment kind of support, write a contract. Yeah. But if you just want to support and you are not expecting anything in return, then there is no need for contract. But if you are doing it because you say
you want to benefit,
because it's an investment, then write a contract. That's my advice.
But that your friend, how it end? The one that sponsored the woman and the woman left him.
The guy has moved on, got married to a beautiful queen. And is blessed with kids.
Wow.
And they are still together.
Wow.
And they are living happily.
Wow.
The other one is single and searching now.
Hi.
So most of the time, some things we fight over is God even protecting us from the beginning.
Thank you so much for being with me on Real Life Talk with Blessing. This is a man's view. So because this has to do with the trending story of a guy who sponsored a girl in school, and at the end of the day, the girl rejected his proposal. So this is a man's view saying, come, because you sponsor a woman, not mean say she's obligated to be your wife. Because you sponsor a girl, not mean say, yes, it's compulsory. I sponsored you, I must marry you. You know why? Because a lot of time it will end up in pity marriage. Why you will end up suffering, because when they pity to love, you're not paying. So guys, you sponsored her in school. Trust me, if she said no to your proposal as a husband, don't let that one put you to the ground. Come on, get up. Write a contract, don't worry. Nigeria, did they honor those things? Did they honor those things in Nigeria? We're getting there though. It's true. We're getting there. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you again on Real Life Talk with Blessing with another amazing real life story. There's one coming up.